one of the all-time great, bright and shining stars of DePaul University. It's my privilege to introduce to you former men's basketball player, Stephen Howard.
This is an exciting time for you guys. You're about to embark on a tremendous journey. You are college student athletes. You are college student athletes in the Big East. Grown men and women compete in the Big East. One of the things I love about college and the situation that each and one of you are in is you don't have a scouting report. Nobody here knows who you are. This is one of the few times in your life that you're going to be able to start fresh, start with a clean slate. None of you here has a reputation as a dumb jock. None of you here has a reputation of showing up to class late, to practice late, of being a coach killer, a cancer on the team, of being selfish. None of you have a reputation of being a quitter. Today is one of the first days of many first days of first impressions that you're going to have all year long. This is a perfect opportunity for each and every one of you to reinvent yourself, rebrand yourself. I don't know what you were in high school. I don't know if you sulked when things didn't go your way. I don't know if when the team was looking at you, you shrunk away from it. But this is your time to create someone new. If you are negative, this is your time to be Mr. and Mrs. Positivity. This one is one of the few times in your life that you can create someone new, that you can be who you want to be. It's up to you to take that opportunity and make something happen. It's up to each and every one of you to figure out what type of imprint you're going to leave at DePaul. Got it? Got it. Good. When I was recruited to come here to DePaul, I'm sure thought of I was going to be a contributor at some point in my career. Solid player, good locker room presence, get good grades. But when I left DePaul, I left an imprint. Number 1 all time in games played and free throws made. Number 5 in scoring and rebounding. First team academic All-American my junior, my senior year. I wasn't the best student athlete, I wasn't the smartest, but I left everything on the table. I was the first person at practice, the last one to leave. A lot of people say that. I did that. Now when I graduated from DePaul, I wasn't drafted. I was basically told by 32 NBA teams that you are not NBA material, you are not good enough to play in the NBA. But see, I had a goal to play in the NBA. I had a plan, and I'd already visualized myself as an NBA player. I got invited to one NBA camp, the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz did not need another big man. They needed somebody for their all-star to beat up during practice. When I got to camp, I made it so they could not cut me. Whatever they needed to be done, I would do it. I was an offensive player here. I played defense. I dived for loose balls. I swept the floor. I washed the clothes. I would wash your car after practice if that's what you needed me to do. The first impression of the coach every day of me was positive. The last impression of me every day was positive. What is your coach's first impression of you going to be? What's your teacher's first impression of you going to be? Are you going to sit in the back of the class? Do you think your teacher has ever had an athlete with a big head come into her class and sit in the back? Do you think this teacher will help you? You only get one chance to make first impressions. In Dallas, I'm the only private school player ever to play in the NBA till this day. I'm a DePaul Hall of Famer. I'm a first-team academic All-American. I played in the NBA, and I worked for ESPN. So why do you think I'm here talking to you? Think about it. See, a lot of you are sitting there thinking that I'm here talking to you guys because I'm a success. Which is kind of funny to me because I'm actually here to speak to you because I'm a failure. See, I don't want you guys thinking that I've had this road of success, that everything I've touched has been gold. That I'm this golden child. That's not my story. I had a 15-year career of one-year contracts. Don't focus on the 15, focus on the 1. Do you know what it means to have a 15-year career of one-year contracts? It means you got cut a lot. Like I said, I'm not here talking to you guys because I played in the NBA. I'm not here talking to you guys because I'm a successful ESPN commentator. I'm here talking to you because I didn't quit. I got a news flash for you guys. Each and every one of you is going to fail. You're going to fail miserably. You're going to suck at one time in your life. I don't know if it's tomorrow, next month, next year. But see, the question that I have is that when failure is on the horizon and there's nothing, absolutely nothing that you can do to stop it, what are you going to do? Are you going to quit? Are you going to walk home to your mom with your tail between your legs? Are you going to give up? Are you going to fight? Are you going to go on? And that's when that question will be, are you a winner? Are you a loser? If I would have quit when I didn't get drafted in the NBA, I wouldn't be working for the worldwide leaders of sport, ESPN. But the real question is, why am I working for ESPN? It has nothing to do with the NBA. We all know about my stellar NBA career. The reason why I work for ESPN is because I am the only first-team academic All-American to ever play for the DePaul men's basketball team. There was none before me. There has not been one after. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. But most importantly, I don't want you guys to think that what you're doing today, what you're doing tomorrow, what you do next month, next year is not going to affect you. Because what I did here got me a job 20 years later. What I did every day got me a job 20 years later. The fact that I wanted to be the best here affected me 20 years down the line. I didn't try to be the best. I wanted to be the best that I could be. So don't you think tonight or tomorrow night, whether or not you take that drink, don't take that drink, go to the party, or don't go to that party. Don't think none of those choices are going to affect you, because they will. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is, when I'm introduced on ESPN, they introduced me as Stephen Howard, former academic All-American from DePaul University. I cannot choose what part of my life is associated with DePaul University. It is all associated with DePaul University. You guys are DePaul University. Every day, every night. Now, when you graduate, and forever. Thank you guys. You guys have been great. I've already seen your success. Good luck this year. I'll be watching. But if I'm not, remember, someone is always watching.